this is Brandon with Billiards and Darts Direct, and I'm going to show you 3 key points on looking for a new or used table, whatever you're looking for. First thing is when you get to a table that you like and you want to buy the table, you should always test the rails, because it gets costly if you have to do that if you're buying a used table. So I just want to bounce the ball on the rails, good amount. I'm swinging it pretty good. Just want to make sure that's bouncing at least 3, if not 4 times. Just make sure everything sounds good. Then I'll do it long ways. Same thing. Good 3. It bounces good. And I want to do that all the way around the table, just to make sure everything's bouncing good, because I don't want to have to pay for that later if I'm buying a used table. Now if you're buying a new table, you don't have to worry about that. They're going to be bouncing good. It's used tables, you have to check that. The second biggest thing in getting a pool table, you want to make sure you get slate. This is slate. Now this is 1-inch thick slate, wood backed, but listen to the sound. Okay? Now on these tables that we have up high, we put wood on them so we can pick them up. But they come installed with slate, but this is how they sound with wood. Listen here. You can tell the difference between wood and slate. You don't want to buy a table that has a wood bed. Sometimes they'll call it Slatron. It's not slate, that's wood, just called something fancy. But the reason why you don't want to get a wood bed is it will never be level. No matter how good the installer is, they can never level the table right, because it's wood. It warps. It moves around. It's not a piece of rock. Solid. Another thing with slate is it's so heavy, it keeps the table from moving when you're playing the game, when you're bumping up against it. If it's wood, table's light, you bump up against it, the table moves. Another reason why you don't want to get wood playing surface. You want slate. The other thing is, you want to make sure tables have good construction underneath. You should always look at the construction. Do you see these blocks right here that's holding the legs together? See how they're big, thick, solid wood blocks? You don't want to get pool tables that have the thin sheet metal brackets. Those tables are not stable. Okay? Also, notice these big, thick beams going across. This is a super frame construction. Not only does it have the 2 going across, which is standard in most tables, but it also has the center beam. You don't need the center beam to have a good table. Just because it doesn't have that doesn't mean it's a bad table. It just means that it's better if it does have it. This kind of construction is very common in a lot of tables. So you just want to look for good construction when you're looking for it. So first of all, check the rails, make sure they're good. You should also check the felt to see if that's something that you're going to want to replace or not. It can get expensive depending on what you want done. All these things done to a pool table when you're looking for a used one. So you definitely want to check the felt, check the rubber, make sure it's slate, check the construction. All those things matter. This is Brandon with Billiards and Darts Direct, and that's my tip for the day.